Before we dive into this story, make sure to subscribe. It helps the channel grow and keeps these stories coming. It was mid-afternoon when Alina walked in, her face glowing in a way I hadn't seen for months. Her hair was perfectly curled, her lipstick freshly applied, and she hummed softly as she dropped her purse on the couch. "Someone's in a good mood," I remarked, closing my laptop. She didn't even look guilty. She just smiled like a teenager carrying a secret thrill. "Oh, just had a really fun lunch date," she said with pride. "Lunch date?" I repeated, letting the words hang. "Not lunch, not brunch with friends. Lunch date." She said it freely, carelessly, as if it was nothing, but it was everything. I watched her drift into the bedroom, still humming, still radiant, and something inside me clicked, not rage, but clarity. I'd spent months ignoring the subtle signs, the late-night messages, the sudden obsession with the gym, the constant giggles at her phone. But today, she walked in glowing as though someone else had put the sun in her chest. She wanted me to notice, and I did. That night, she floated around the house with exaggerated sweetness, texting when she thought I wasn't looking. I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives them power. Silence reclaims it. I had a plan. The next morning, I got up early. Alina wandered into the kitchen, still half asleep, blinking in confusion as she saw me fully dressed. "Going somewhere?" she asked. "Yeah," I replied casually. "I have a lunch date today, too." Her smile faltered. "Beautiful lunch date," she repeated, voice tightening. "Yeah," I said, "just something fun." She tried to mask her jealousy, but that flicker of fear in her eyes betrayed her. It was more honest than anything she'd said in months. She trailed me around the house, pretending to get ready, pretending she wasn't desperate for answers. "Who is she? Where are you going? Since when do you do lunch dates?" But I offered nothing, just the same vague smile she'd given me the day before. I left the house and went to a quiet cafe, not with anyone else, but alone. I sat, took a photo of the table set for her, too, a slice of untouched cheesecake, waiting beside the cups, and sent to her with a single message. "You're right. Lunch dates are fun." Her response was immediate. "Who are you with? Answer me. Why aren't you picking up?" I ignored every message, savoring my meal in peace. When I returned home, she was pacing the living room, her hair in a messy bun, her face drained of the previous day's glow. "How could you do this?" she demanded. "Do what?" I asked calmly. "You went on a date." "So, did you?" I replied. Her eyes widened, heart pounding visibly. "It wasn't like that," she whispered. "Neither was mine," I said. Funny how the same words feel so different coming back. She scrambled to justify herself, but every excuse collapsed under the weight of truth. Finally, I said, "I'm not angry. I'm done being the backup singer in your little romance drama. From now on, either we rebuild this marriage with honesty or we stop pretending it's alive." Her voice cracked. "I didn't know you'd react like this. I thought you wouldn't react at all." Silence settled between us, heavy and suffocating. She sank into a chair, hands trembling, the glow from yesterday completely gone. "Tell me the truth," I said. "Everything." And she did, slowly, painfully, tearfully. Her lunch date wasn't the first, but it was the first she bragged about, the first she didn't bother to hide, the first that made her feel untouchable. But it was also the one that ended everything. She expected anger. She expected yelling. She expected a scene. Instead, I did something far worse. I made her feel the betrayal she had been dishing out to me for months.